I love that every time we introduce a new technological thing to this game, it just sounds like going to like an old folks home and being like, "This is a cell phone. You can use it to make phone calls." Or teach your grandma how to use a Wii.
All right. So we shall begin. Um, so previously, you all have previously you all had finished battling a good handful of mind flayers, including a mind flayer beholder, uh, a beholder that had been infected with an illithid mind slug. Um,
Awful.
you all proceeded, Justine. You, after doing some investigating and discovering the ship, you managed to sit down at the helm, and you managed to discover that this ship knew the locations of the elemental plane of Jewel, the elemental plane of Crystal, which is what you were looking for.
We did it.
You all then devised a plan to try to um, get both ships to tag along with you. Um, you determine that you both can, Gix and Josine can both just be at the helm, um, and just take turns as needed. Um, After about a day and a half's worth of journeys, um, you both, helming these astral ships, uh, felt like you hit water. You hit a viscous barrier that um, would is was impeding the actual travel of the ships. You get the feeling that the further in you went, the harder it would be. So you ended up mooring down the ships, tying them and securing them, and began traveling on foot. Um, you managed to walk through a crystalline landscape. Um, Come on, why? You found yourselves in a crystalline landscape. Uh, my goodness gracious, he's being extra slow today. Uh, where you traveled and you climbed some crystalline mountains, um, and eventually you found yourselves near a water feature question mark, um, that actually, upon closer investigation, was a mercury-like fluid. Um, had mercurial properties, but instead of being um, magnetized and electric, it was flowing out. It had like properties of raw arcana. There would be like plasma, coronal arcs of pure arcane energy. Um, and you all decided that this was a great place to bed down for the day. You all were awoken, however, uh, while while Ibelios was on watch by being attacked by a swarm of crystalline insects? Question mark. Um, you quickly vanquish them, um, not before taking some couple licks from them. Um, Zeke, your armor is slightly tarnished as they had gone to your armor first. Same thing with Ivelios' armor. His armor is also slightly tarnished. Uh, he was wearing it, so they were on him, actively eating through his armor. But with the swift spells and quick action, you all managed to eviscerate all of those creatures. I would say you do not get the benefits of a long rest, except for Josine, because it would have been about halfway through the watch, give or take. So you all will have to go back to sleep in order to complete the long rest. But yeah, so we'll if there's not anything you all want to do, you all get the benefits of a long rest, and you wake up in this strange crystalline land. It is it's you wake up in the morning and it's quite cool. The temperature around you is slightly chilly. Um, the this metallic mercurial river. Um, give me a Arcana or Nature check as you were witnessing the river.
This doesn't really matter.
I got 31.
All right.
Gee. Okay, where am I next? Where do you see that? In the chat.
Yes, I've got.
Okay. Wait, that's what you got.
No, you got a 15. You did a nature check.
Oh, okay. Okay, there it is. All right. Cool.
My PC's being extra fucking slow.
Yeah, that's never how I pictured Dick looking.
It's not color.
He's blue, right?
Yeah, he's shades of blue and green.
Because like I know he's a marine iguana and not a gecko, but in my mind, I do picture him looking like that.
Mmm.
I think that's something I go back to. If we do short sentences.
Yeah, like as far as like default lizard folk options in D&D Beyond, there weren't a lot. So
Well, like that's close to an iguana then again, but it's not.
right.
But that's still a picture.
Yeah.
It's just like I know that a giraffe looks like a T-Rex, which is saying frankly boring. Because the first one I heard about was giraffe. Did you ever play Spectre 2?
No.
The one of the bosses is like the frog in the original boss is like big wrinkly thing.
See, I think that grass looks like a T-Rex made of pink.
It means it's boring though. Like okay, you made a dinosaur.
Yeah, I think that's.
Sparrow free. He is. Yeah, boring. Big deal. But that's his name. But so like here's what he looked like when the game first came out.
Okay.
mostly him.
Right.
Because he can turn into a ball and do like that Sonic roll thing, and he's all blades. That's why his name is Buzz.
Although AD&D is the worst version of the T-Rex.
That is so funny. That looks like a cockroach.
So goofy looking. I don't like it.
That looks like a cockroach and a pug can have a baby.
Mhm.
Oh, hate that.
So you all discern that this river that's next to you, when you were going down to sleep the night before, and when you woke up in the middle of the night, quote unquote night, the river activity and those coronal arcs of the river had significantly died down. And you let's see, Arcana. Would you roll, Josine? Arcana? Sure. Nature. So Gigson and Josine, you both get the sense that there appears to be some sort of natural activity with the river. Whether that's maybe it's a conscious being or is just an organic feature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably the touch you. But yeah, you get the feeling that the river itself is almost waking up with you, as you both and Kadir, you also discern this, but more of just like you look at this and you kind of see it as how you kind of can compare it to how living metal might be, or kind of like an animate object spell might react upon first being cast upon something. But different. It's slightly different. So it's not like there's no spell being cast, but this river's waking up. And you see on the river that there are these. They start off small, and as you progress on your journeys, these coronal arcs throughout this morning, as you guys are packing up, become these little bumps to full on 10, 20 foot high arcs of raw arcane magic.
Okay. I'll help pack up, and then I want to get close to the river and see if it radiates heat.
It's quite cold. I mean, there's no heat coming off of it.
Okay.
It's kind of just like a stream in the mountains.
Well,
Where is the river on this?
It is not going to be on this map.
I put a cloud. I look at Kadir because I know he can see magic.
It was really heavy. We had a hard time getting it in this jar.
Try poking it.
I might not the second shot I've used for magic. Will I be able to do a fireball if I can swim you?
I mean, I think if you get enough books, you can do a fireball anyway.
It seems so much.
Or just sell your soul to whatever devil's nearby.
I wonder what it tastes like.
They can.
See.
Wait,
try touching it with the claw.
Can I borrow this? I'll shake some off.
What happens when the magical seasoning from my amulet comes into contact with the liquid?
We are 7 adults, and we are all kind of gathered around to see how do we make this liquid spicy.
It sits on the water, or on this metallic liquid. Do you just go to the river's edge and just put
yeah,
it
we're all you lick it.
Okay. Well, first off, you all know that it's extremely dense.
Yes, we did learn that.
So when you put your flavor flakes on there, they kind of just sit there and float on top of it. And eventually they kind of you see that they begin to glow slightly.
You're listening. You got a fast tongue. Like,
As it looks like it is interacting with the natural raw that is.
Okay.
I'm at fault.
Expert at magic.
Yeah.
I'll poke a claw in.
Okay, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no, he's so bad at this. Whatever, what do you do?
Come on, man. No, that's not what I want.
I do love that, like, being the river of mysterious liquid that we know should definitely not be normal water. All of us immediately are like college freshmen frat boys surrounding it, like, okay, like, bro, you gotta sip it. Well, if I sip it, you gotta lick it. Don't be a touch that water.
That, right. You take.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm just getting to the next thing.
Oh, okay.
It's fun.
Think of like 30 dice from the tip of his claw. The end of your claw is fully of liquid.
So this is the river of Avocadabra or whatever that's.
Avocadabra.
Yeah.
And you pull it back and your claw is like 1/10 shorter. Just full of.
You take 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
You took how much radiant damage? Is that immune to radiant damage?
And you feel yourself.
You're the heaviest player.
You feel yourself. Your hand kind of like charged a little bit. On your next melee attack.
Hold on, he's struggling.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to change my HP.
There is a way. Hold on.
I somehow set it to 0.
Okay. He died.
Wait, you're gonna jump into that.
That is 7 radiant damage. Turns out, none of us do this, but lizards are extremely vulnerable to radiant damage.
That probably doesn't tell you what my actual.
Yeah, you can look it up on the
1 to 1, 126. Okay. Oh, you just reset it. Okay.
I just did.
Thank you. And I took 8, so I should be at like 118.
7.
Oh, 7, 119.
There should be a way. I really honestly don't want to play with this, so we're going to learn this together.
We're going to learn together.
What does it look like for you?
And so if I tap on hit points, it pulls up this window.
Ooh.
Oh wait, you know, I have the spell resist, and I think that can make me resistant to this.
No, it will help you on saves. Gives you a plus 1d4 on saves, which is still very useful.
Interesting. Yeah,
some useful like literally
integral math.
which I didn't know what it did.
Okay.
Or if you want, I can always do it for you.
Well,
Don't forget your 10 HP.
How much temp HP?
You should. Every time we take a long rest.
How much?
You get 7.
so now I have 8 temp HP left. Right?
You took 7 damage, so you have 0 temp HP left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you take no. Your regular HP is good.
Okay. Does it tingle or burn or?
It tingles a lot, and it stays there, and it kind of fills your hand with like a weird like staticky kind of like your hand fell asleep, but like isn't going away type of thing, and for the next hour, if you on your next melee attack, you can do 1d4 of lightning damage.
No!
Flame damage?
Lightning.
Lightning. Oh.
can add a D4 of lightning damage, as you technically have just pure raw arcana flowing in your hand.
Ooh. What? I found a watchtower.
What if we added the drop it to like things like a sword?
For the shooting shot.
What if you did your sword? I just have like a regular like knife.
Sure. It comes off clean, like it's not even
Stick at all.
It doesn't stick at all. In fact, you stab it in there, and it's kind of like your sword wants to float through it. It's like a beach ball underwater. Like this liquid is so dense that
So it's like lava.
What about saw? Like a little handkerchief, and then it sews it up.
It does not. In fact, your cloth just kind of like poke into it.
Yeah,
Or
but
you
I can like tie it to the end of the knife, so I can poke it up to it.
Okay.
So I'm not thinking my hand in
It acts like a sieve.
So it just like drains through it.
Yeah. But it comes off unscathed, like it comes off clean.
It's just too dense. How much did you get? Did you get?
A pint jar.
Well, that's a lot. Yeah.
Or a quart jar.
Yeah.
4 cups.
That weighs 45.
Yeah. Okay.
I just feel like this could be useful for lots of things. Especially if we can figure out how to like not take the radiant damage.
Well, it only seems to interact with living matter.
Yeah.
So you could all become electrified for an hour if you want to get.
When we get back, I need to drop some of this off on horse shows. He does not have flesh. He's basically a construct.
Worth looking into.
Be like, Rip, now you are spicy.
Like breakfast and dinner with this.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should. I think you should.
But you know, that's it.
We're doing science. This has different spells.
Here we go. I'll bring you guys over to here.
No, what is this? I don't like cat that I just want you to show it to me. Show me Excel. I want to do something else.
There's no token in the scene. You have no visibility in the air.
Oh.
Actually, we don't need these. Because. There we go. Now you should all be able to see.
Wait. Oh, before we move on over there.
This is the river, so. This
Oh, sweet. Okay. I want to try. So I'm gonna take out another, like, smaller container, like a vial or something, and just scoop up like a shot. Close it. Of the liquid from the river.
Okay.
I have river liquid.
Okay.
Just scoop up a shot for like, up to like 2 ounces or whatever. Both 2. So I want to cast the spell.
Dispel magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says it is a spell or a magical effect. It's clearly doing magic stuff.
You're gonna use a spell slot on this?
Yeah, a bunch.
Okay.
You cast dispel magic on the liquid, and
This cast as a.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, no, I have to find my numbers.
And do you have any magical effects upon you right now?
Not really. Like, I'm alive. 24.
Great. Sweet.
Exposing my race like that.
And then, how many magical items do you have on your person?
A lot.
Everything in the
They're like, if they're not Jimmy like they don't count.
pretty much everything but her underwear.
It's every if they're in a pocket, they do not count.
Yeah.
It's basically everything that it's.
So you're Mormon. Why isn't there?
So where's I can't find my.
Your inventory is going to be the
Shirts.
second tab down.
Damn.
There we go.
Coats
So
are
on
cool.
my person,
Yeah. Big capes. Magic handkerchief.
I some of the stuff that I like it's like like a from
Yes.
1, 2, 3. That's not my that's not me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're all in the bag. It goes off.
Do you share with
Please roll a d10 for me.
And are you just burn items?
I'm not destroying anything.
Does anybody have that thing where you can like rewind time a little bit?
Two. What was the second item that you looked at?
The javelin of lightning.
Great.
It's okay if I get destroyed. I don't care about that. I haven't used it in like a full real life year.
You cast this dispel magic on the little shot glass that you have. First off, it's heavy as fuck, so it's on the ground.
It's like a little tube.
Yeah. That weighs like my water bottle. That's how heavy it is. This little guy weighs
Hefty
as
boy.
much as this. Kadir, you're watching this, so you get to see it all in action. Justine casts a dispel magic on it. The vial itself begins to glow a brightly, almost like the coronal arcs that are happening on the river
My
itself.
javelin is so big.
And you see it like begin to go brighter and brighter, and then the spell around you, the water itself liquid itself is no longer glowing. It in fact goes to a dull, like brushed, like dark irony color. And your javelin is no longer magic.
Just a spear.
It is now, you now have just a regular old spear.
That's wild because you can't dispel magic.
This one did it.
Okay.
Intense.
Yeah, they're like kind of blown back. I'm like, someone write it down. You don't write it down. I'm just pointing.
That's a martial weapon.
They are, yes.
I have no proficiency with that.
I mean,
You may get some.
You might.
It says simple melee weapon.
Okay. I could use it.
I don't know. It's not a finesse weapon though, so I
It is not a
sucks with it.
Yeah, it's a simple melee weapon.
Although if I need to impale something.
Simple.
It has a 4-foot reach, or sorry, 5-foot reach.
It's got,
For,
it's 30 to 120, and it's a dexterity check.
okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just a javelin of lightning.
Oh.
So now you just have a javelin.
Yeah. So I'm thinking of, the 1 through 30.6.
I'll put it in my inventory.
Alright, congrats, you now have a javelin.
Are you taking it out of your? I can remove it from your inventory.
Do you share
I did
your
it.
perspective on what this river's behavior makes you think of Kadir?
What do
It definitely doesn't like it when you tell it to stop being magic.
No, Michael said that it feels like when an anime golem
Oh,
spell is
right.
damaged or whatever.
So it feels a bit to inanimate object stuff.
Can I investigate my tube of
You
liquid?
both, and you and Gigs both got the sense, but more on the more natural side, that this has some, just call it alive, might be a bit of a stretch, but it definitely has a organic complexity to it, as if almost, kind of like like how a forest goes quiet at night, but then during the day it gets loud again.
Mm-hmm.
But you get the sense that there might be a little something to this, something not technically off, but you just don't quite understand it.
Can I investigate my vial of now inert non-glowing liquid?
Sure. It is still very heavy, but now it is like a machine gun gray. Like it's very dark. It's very irony looking.
It's still liquid.
It's still liquid, but it is no longer has that kind of like silverish blue tint to it anymore.
You touch it.
How do I?
You touch the other one, so
That's a great question. If you click on the suitcase,
Yeah.
If not, I can add it for you. I have to do a bunch of stuff, so I will add it for you. I would just make note of it for now, and I'll have to figure out how to add it. But yeah,
Gigs touched my liquid.
Gross.
Your hand probably teaches you relationship.
You expect a rogue teacher to be appropriate?
I mean, yeah, you're incredible. You be a profile.
I'm a child, like 600.
I'm 26.
Just like 600.
No, it's like 6 in elf. I truly don't think a whole ass child. Just if you're not an elf, no one else knows how elves work. And I've been distinctly not discussing my age, because there's at least one full elf in the party who knows exactly how old I am not. I ain't trying to get like picked up like, where is your mother? Does he know you're out here?
So we should probably stop playing with the magic water.
Well, it's not the water.
The rest is magic water in the river. For safety's sake. At least for now. We can play with it later when we're not on an unfamiliar plane.
The liquid is like flowing. It's a river.
Yeah, it's flowing.
Are
It's flowing.
Are we going downhill? Are we following the flow of the river? Or are we going against it?
When you arrived, you were following.
We're following the river. Okay, let's keep. I want to see where it goes.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
Let's just follow it.
There's someone to cast the spell magic on Blake.
Oh god.
So
Seems
it's
like
not
it's terrible.
Seems like a really good idea.
Maybe we should make a boat. You go fast.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Whoa.
Yeah, let's go.
You all walk through or walk down the shore of this, and the river itself it just continues to flow. Every now and then you catch a glimpse of a really big arc of arcane magic. And you just continue. You continue to just walk down it, uneventful. It's beautiful. This landscape is beautiful. There's vibrant colors. There's an ever-present light that just kind of that almost seems to be emitting from like these geodes and crystals and exposed geological features that have like an internal brilliance to them. And it is quite beautiful. Eventually, after about a full day's worth of walking, you find yourselves following the river, and you see yourself you find yourselves coming up on what looks to be a mountainous canyon. The rocky landscape has gone from kind of like blues and this ever-present like light to more of an actual like rock material, like redstone rock. If anyone wants to give me a nature check, actually, never mind. Anyone proficient in nature would understand that these rocks are high in iron, and that the reason why they're red is due to oxidation. But here, the you see deep in the canyon, beautiful crystalline mountains that go thousands of feet up in the air. I need everyone to make a perception check.
17.
19.
14.
It's almost a 26.
You all hear a muffled kind of like explosion that is echoing from the canyon itself. It's like that is coming from in the direction of this canyon.
Nothing in that we can see. No smoke or kind of explosion.
No, none that you can see.
Okay.
Should we check it out?
How far off does it seem to be?
It appears to be. I mean, it's these are massive. Like
We're talking about miles, right?
it's about a yeah. It's a good handful of miles off. But that boom was loud enough for you to. It was loud enough for you all to hear it from a couple miles away.
I just keep going, I guess.
And it didn't sound like collapsing or an earthquake or
Give me an intelligence check.
just straight intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Just can I not just do it straight intelligence check?
Yes, you just got to
yes,
text
I
the
can.
words.
Okay. Could have been better.
You get the sense that it is. You're not quite sure. It was it was a loud boom, and it was really big to be heard from this far away.
Yeah.
But you're not quite sure what may have caused it.
Okay. place is weird.
Mhm.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
The river itself, if you follow it, it only goes. You can kind of see it. This is kind of almost like the end of the river ish. Like like this axis. This is almost kind of like the like a basin, tributary. Um, that the from here this liquid just kind of stops and pools, and you get the sense that that it stops because you can't see through it. So you don't know what's going on.
Oh, here, I found the items. Is this an actual lance or is it a spear?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a javelin. Um, so do you you guys head towards the mountains?
Yeah.
Towards the canyon?
Yeah.
Great.
That's the direction where we're of the city, right?
You don't know where the city is at this moment. You haven't. You haven't seen any signs of life short of those insect creatures.
And no way signs or anything.
Not that you can tell.
Huh. Can Sarah, can I just get on my broom and try and get a bird's eye view?
Sure.
I'll be right back. And I just want to fly up and see, like, just do like a slow pan and like see if I can see any signs of civilization anywhere.
Give me a perception check.
32.
With a 32, you see off in the distance beautiful landscape rocks, landscape of rocks, and crystals and crystalline. With a 32, you see off, like almost touching the horizon in the canyon itself. Heights. At first, you're like you think it's a glint and out of something out of the corner of your eye, but as you kind of like begin to focus your attention in that area, um, you see pipes, bright blue pipes that are look to be winding their way deeper into this canyon.
Okay. So I'll I'll like keep my finger pointed in whatever direction those pipes are. So they slowly like descend. Like, I think we head this way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll follow you.
I mean, like that's a direction.
The giant pipes then indicates to me advanced civilization.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Unless it's like a really round tunnel. But sometimes rocks are weird.
It does.
Great. So you all begin to travel and make your way towards the canyon, and it's a bit of a trek. Like just from the size of these crystalline mountains that it's about a day's walk just to get to the canyon itself. So I will need everyone to give me a group survival check, please.
Oh, no. I don't want to plus 13. That's a 28.
28?
Yeah.
Okay.
25.
Great.
Alright, almost finished cutting this thing.
Not bad for managed temples.
Yeah, if my toe claw starts to hurt, I'll just float. Still.
If you're realistic, you should be able to walk outside. You have to be careful. It really should be you.
Yeah.
Making a.
Survival.
If anything, you guys would be complaining about Bunny and like, I'd hop on the broom like, wow, that sounds like that really sucks.
Yeah. My shoes are good. I like sort of having cats not crazy about.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's probably been an hour. Did I lose my lightning finger?
Yes.
When I feel like it's about to run out,
And I pull out like a steak and be like, tap it.
well, I could do that, or I could randomly poncho someone.
Please don't.
That's right.
I feel like a raw steak out of the bowl, you know, I'm like, here, cook it. Hey, why did you close? I didn't tell you to do that.
That's our survivals.
Yes.
Cool.
It's hard not to with pet numbers.
Great. Yeah, you all successfully. You see, as you get close, you see a handful of rock clusters that kind of pique your interest. You like they're beautiful, like ginormous geodes and massive, just big honking pieces of just pure crystal and amethyst and all sorts of other gems and colors that are refracting and reflecting upon each other.
Possibly even what is it?
Maybe.
Are there any like little bits of it on the ground, like picked up?
Yeah, there's lots of it. You can.
That would just put it into a
Yeah.
pouch.
The
This is the surprise over there.
You pass like this open geode that has like vibrant purple gems in it.
Rolling a rock into that hole.
This one you touch it and it does not budge.
Rock and I are friends. This is nature. This is my whole domain.
Get into that.
You'll like the furniture of foot. So I was like, hold it back, hold on.
And as the day of travel kind of comes to an end, you hear another one of those loud booms.
Can we sort of pick the direction of like figure out where it's coming from?
Yeah.
We can't.
Okay.
Maybe there's probably a rock.
Yeah.
So you guys finish traveling for the day. Would you like to continue and risk having a level of exhaustion, or would you like to make camp?
This feels deceptively safer? Question mark.
Well, I'll take first watch this time.
Maybe we should double up.
I don't like the tone of your voice about that.
Yeah, I'm not getting eaten by metal bugs.
You know what? That was not.
Go take a nap, Grandpa.
You're old.
Literally, I'm not. Oh, there. I'm cool with lizard people. Like, 50 or something.
You guys can't fight from the phone. Makes him sad.
I'll be honest, I don't have any idea how long any of you live except for him. I'm sort of assuming you're sort of all like middle age, like 300 or so.
Around there, yeah.
Okay. You look good. You look like a girl.
My kind don't live terribly long on average, as one might expect.
I mean, is that just because like they're eating each other, or?
You eat each other. Things eat you.
Yeah, like if you don't like let's say you're like the luckiest lizard in the world, and nothing eats you,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody's that. You have enough resources to like not harm.
It depends on who you ask. Some people theorize we have a regular humanoid lifespan of a century or two. Some people think, some lizards would say,
People, you're right here. You're people.
Some people think that much like lobsters, as long as we have resources, we'll continue to grow and get larger and larger, and that's where.
I don't know how lizards work.
Like, so this is only a theory. Have you ever known any lizards? Lizard folk that died from
Old age?
old age?
The elder from my village, that everyone called grandmother, was just a bit over 60 human years.
I don't know which one. You like my Meemaw's pretty old. Which is the lizard version of my Meemaw. Like, Meemaw's like 4,000 or something.
Was she decrepit?
Like a million, possibly.
I mean, she was still catching vermin on her own, so
She like old and wrinkly and
we don't really get wrinkles. We just, her scales get kind of faded.
so what he looks like for lizards.
It's all gray, don't they? And like, the eyes can't see anymore.
Yeah.
Or she's just like the oldest person there.
I don't think she had reached senior citizen status.
Oh, here.
Okay.
Oh, this is like 120 years.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, like around about roughly. I don't know.
It's really hard to say because our whole culture is about teaching you to be strong so you can go out in the world. So not many of us stick around after adulthood.
Like, you know, it could possibly like 1,000 years ahead. So,
So boring.
now you know what to do. Meemaw's not working. She's still got a couple thousand of her own. You get really good at druidry.
It does feel like a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean, like you know, on the house, like you know, I'll feel like 7 to 5. Like you got anything done with like what, like 200-300 years?
Let's make more.
Like 100.
Really? I don't do anything. You sleep so long. You sleep like a third of your extremely short little life.
True.
You sleep for like 30 years.
Yeah.
And you hallucinate the whole time you're doing it.
So we have to work real fast for the hours we have.
That's why.
You work the whole day. You're working for like a third of your life and you're asleep for the other third. And so you have like 30 years to get all of your life done. Insane. I need to build a city.
We do it all the time.
I know. Grow one of those trees that we live in.
We're always there.
Century. It takes a century to grow one of those trees. You can like convince the tree to be house shaped. You know how hard it is to convince a tree to do anything.
Depending on how you build it, like you build it like just with normal materials and like from rocks, you can build a building in like a year.
But then it's so ugly and blocky. And then like look at all like the wood's all dead and you can't even be like, hey man, can you go pull back the closet here?
Mm-hmm.
And then like the closet appears.
I mean, if it's magic, you can. If it's magic, you can do it in seconds.
Well sure, but then you got it.
Yeah.
Like you can go on the tree and just be like, wow, this really means that I don't have a closet here, the closet over there. Hey tree, would you mind putting the closet over here?
Mm-hmm.
And then just like be chill with the tree, and the tree will be like, you know what, actually it's a great idea, I'm gonna put the closet over there.
Mm.
Here's that.
We don't have that.
It's not it's just like you say please.
No, I mean to grow the tree in that
You
situation.
can work on it.
I don't think yet, but I mean, there are people who have who've really worked on that. They're called glitches.
I what else is that to do? I'm just saying I
Never heard of a witcher.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
And then you can put your magic wish jar. You can put it in one of my pockets. Because nobody can get my pocket to me.
You really have to like eat souls regularly.
People on purpose.
What's it? You never eaten soul, I assume.
No, I don't.
It tastes like bacon.
I don't really do magic at all. So.
I feel like eating a soul is a little different than eating a pot.
Like, what if it's a bad guy's soul? Like, what if the person's like, I have 1 million slaves, and then you meet that guy?
Maybe.
That's eating souls for good. You can become like the best. You can simply go and eat like evil king's souls. And then you can like sneak in, and then you're like powerful as character. They're just waiting direction. You can be anything. And then, you know, what coming in?
Do you have to be good at magic?
As far as I know, yes.
Yeah, you can get liquid command. Or alternatively, like again, if never you just be like, hey, would you like to be the first person to help like elicit your code exist? Like wizards love being the first to do things, especially if it's wildly unethical and extremely dangerous. They love that shit. That's
From what I understand, and I'm no expert in this process, mind you.
yeah, you know, you drop out of school.
But from what I understand, it's kind of a big and like intensely personalized process.
Well, I mean, I've never been terribly religious, but is there like a god of stuff and death?
Teleport is the god of the death. Mask is sort of like kind of patron saint of thieves. I don't think
I don't know if there's a lot of crossover.
Varun also is sort
Wait,
of like
isn't
a thief guy.
Are you feeling comfortable?
Like the thieving god? Yeah, sure. Everyone should know the guns.
No, I mean,
Oh, Lichdom?
yeah.
I mean, theoretically.
Like, would your tenants require you to kill me?
Probably.
I mean,
What people usually is wintering for good?
Pilar doesn't traditionally like
yeah.
undead,
Well,
really.
what people are with a big dummy? How about that? That was not reason.
It's best to not alter the natural progression of souls.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
what specifically age
Don't
were like
we-
the worst?
You could ask. And there's always exceptions to the rule.
Don't we, as adventurers, go out into the world and alter the fates of souls?
We
on
go
a
out
regular
and
basis?
commit mass murder, like literally. We are bending politics to our will constantly.
Yeah.
I feel like we're altering a lot. What's a couple of souls? Just try to get the souls who deserve it.
Yeah.
There's some bad folk out there. I think if you eat them, it's probably
I
fine.
do want to know this.
What if they taste like bacon?
So that could, I don't know. I think we can.
Like a crab mousse.
A spiritual meringue.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, like salmon mousse.
I've never had moose. No?
It's like you take the fish. I thought the different fish is like a fluffy whipped cream, but it's still fish flavored.
Oh.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I meant the thing with the weird worms.
It's not really good.
Okay.
But it's like a salmon, but you turn it into whipped cream, and if souls are like it probably tastes like that.
Okay.
You know, I wonder if I could make that with my fellow cripple.
That sounds awful. Don't do that. You're gonna like a weird fish recipe, but we're not gonna be able to make anything else. Everything's gotta be like do a fish flavor mayonnaise. Do a fish flavored apple cider.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, like one time, and I think we could probably get you there. But we pool our funds and we find the right wizard with the fewest amount of ethics and just enough curiosity. I think we could do it.
But if
I
I were
contribute funds to that.
if I were
That's fine. We don't need your. We have between the two of us, we definitely have 30,000. And then you can put your lake shark in one of the pockets. It's the only I can get in here. You think for adventure you want to get. Dead. If you fuck up in that and you just put in the jar.
I'd probably well
I don't know what happens to when you die, but you don't know the jar. But I know the jar keeps it from being like perfect. They come back some.
Like Soul Temple.
It keeps you fresh. We'll put some bacon in the jar. Like we'll keep meat cubes in the jar. So you have a snack so you can like reconstitute.
okay.
Like
And then I wouldn't just eat jerky, I would be the
right, it's the ultimate like transformation. Like then you will be the delicious meat stuff.
and I could eat myself as much as I wanted.
Yeah, it'll grow back. Can you do that now? You're a tail for that?
Not try. I don't want to find out.
He's gonna dust you. Look at him. Does he taste delicious?
You're not slime, are you?
No. I mean, if I've been swimming, we release a lot of salt from our bodies and it just kind of sticks to us. Yeah. There's coating on my scale.
How should I add like Witcher folk to the list?
The list of what?
The two.
Oh.
I'm keeping the two list. We've seen you pull out this like so in game it is not. It's like literally like a full ass like 4 feet of scroll because we have so much shit to do. No, I've been keeping the to do list. Like literally it's like top list. What's up with the Oculus St. Clair? You know, like where's the Boston Cage? Didn't find Dolorod. Sub tap figure out if Dolorod is real. And then this might hurt. So yeah. There's all that sword, beat up by the dash, like it's all on.
Do you guys really want to mess with my sword?
It's bad. Real bad, man. It's just objectively that we can get you a better sword. What if full crystal swords here?
I mean, that'd be kind of cool, I guess.
And we tried to remove first on his sword.
Yes.
It was what let me let go of it.
Yeah.
Did we try to dispel magic? Can I have it?
Made an angry. Just made the sword angry.
Couple of things.
I had a little thing of pencils and stuff. I don't know where it went. Is it down low? No? I don't know. Weird. So, you all make camp for the evening.
I'm keeping watch.
Justine, you're keeping watch. Go ahead and give me a perception.
I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith.
Guardian of Faith. What does that do?
It's an intangible guardian being that lasts for 8 hours, and he just stands there until someone makes a hostile action towards me or anyone in my party, and he attacks them.
Great. What does your guardian look like?
Well, right now he is just he's just a gleaming sword and shield, with the symbol of my deity.
Okay.
Sunburst.
Neat.
And just ends it.
Sweet.
Do I have to roll that?
Yes.
16 plus 5 perception. 24.
24.
I do have dark 60 feet. Really good hearing. So all those figures gotta be good for something. I feel like I'll have bigger ears because like they're like effective a lot of hot places and I think they work with boxes. Because there wasn't because they're doing like temperate forests or tropics or near death. Like you can't be sweaty either.
You go on with your the time it takes for a short or a long rest for you. With you don't see anything off in the distance. It seems pretty safe right here.
Okay. And I'll like walk the perimeter a few times. I swing my sword around and look very impressive in case anything is watching.
Yeah, the guardian of faith kind of walks or like floats with you on occasion as it just kind of.
I don't know.
Clink, 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 clink.
Not really, think so.
Clink, clink, clink.
I think I don't know rock, so I think.
Clink, 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 clink.
Can you carry it? I don't think you have any pockets.
He's even
I'll hold it.
conversation back too.
Yeah, I'm trying to my cool rock collection.
Yeah. Do you wake someone up? Do you wake Avelios up for the for the remainder of the watch.
We get 4 people who are not.
Yes.
Each of them take the 1 hour walk. Will they still get a long rest? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll see. Because I'm gonna get a good 8 hours. Zappy, I'll just go over here and sort of like lightly poke him with my stick.
Oh, is it morning already?
No, 1 hour walk, your turn.
Right.
Don't wake up someone who's not Abilia when you're done, and then tell them the same thing.
Is this because he fell asleep on his watch?
What do you think?
I believe it's really itchy. Yes.
Did you like it to eat my mouth?
I mean, they weren't really on me, but it looked uncomfortable the rest of
It was very itchy.
Well.
And very friendly and violating. Also, what if it wasn't fun? What if it was like giant rock monsters? Made of magic river rock water, and they ate them?
That'd be truly unfortunate, especially having come this far just to die on the doorsteps.
Yeah, I'm not done with the like magic water. That's a stupid way to die. But I'm not in all of you.
That's fair.
And I'm going to do it like aggressively and bad. I'm not going to be a nice food. It will be deeply unhelpful.
That's fair.
I'm going to get no sleep for the y'all, you're not getting no sleep for me.
That's even better.
From the boat?
Eaters. No.
Oh.
No.
I mean, yeah, though.
Like, how much harder would I be once you get caught being a ghost?
Then you can't.
You can't keep it in.
You get your food.
Gross.
If you can't steal anything, you can't pick it up or anything.
Right.
You can still ghost things. Like,
But what's the ghost economy like?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you if you could stab a table, does that make it a ghost table?
I'm right on the capitalism in the afterlife. No. I was just like, God. Yeah, just like 1 hour watch, take your hour, stay awake, wake up somebody who's not Abilia at the end of it. He clearly needs a full night's sleep.
This is 19. Okay.
The poor boy's troubled.
Oh, real?
That's good.
You know, I'm just thinking, if we did turn you into like Felicia Code,
Mm-hmm.
we could maybe get you your own magic rock to keep you in the dark so you just keep you company while you like recount the cheat. You could like. Doesn't sound so bad.
Okay. He's going to wake up 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't wake up, I got There's 3.
I can wake up yes.
For an hour.
Get.
Yes. Yeah.
Who is one of the orangutan guy?
No, it's not that.
What is that?
I do in ring of that.
Put that back.
It is me who that.
It's gonna be weird watching, like, it's like watching the gecko wake up. Just like the slow head movement and the slow side eye blink.
Just one eye. Something tongue comes out and just like.
Yep.
That's how you get rid of those water crusties.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched you wake up before. This is not. It's what you do every single time.
We're all weird in our own way, then. You know, what do you want?
You know what? You're not wrong.
Right, like what are we doing? You're literally for me.
It's been a long day. I'm very tired.
That is fair.
No one
Was
wants.
that 1 hour watch so much for you?
I was having a wonderful nap. Just stay up for an hour, please, and wake everyone up. Put Josie, everyone but I bet. We're extremely committed to this cat.
Are we punishing him or rewarding him?
It's a great question. And the one who can answer to see.
Okay, well, enjoy your sleep. I won't steal anything.
That's my favorite.
I never do.
I usually sleep on top of my.
So here's the thing.
You're like curl up in like a ball.
Plenty of rogues has tried to steal. It's the oldest story in the book. Every rogue and every party tries to steal from their mates that they travel around, which is stupid and suicidal because you're going to get caught eventually, and then you either have to kill them or they kill you.
That was like we're
Right.
But, I mean, to be 100% honest, it's probably you, Josie, are probably the only two people who have anything of value.
You have a key that opens dimensions.
doing the must use.
Yes, it's bestowed upon me. Ooh, that's good.
And there's a reason why I sleep. I like just starfishing over the top of my backpack.
I mean, you could certainly try and use it. I don't know if it works for you.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I also have a dimensional
But,
key of sorts.
but I'm sure it takes away the thrill of willingly given to you as opposed to the act of feeling it.
Yeah. Sure. I mean,
Far too many of them already.
also,
I need so many of them.
it's really only kleptomaniacs who steal from their own party members. Because right now we're basically working under functional communism anyway.
Well, railroad runs, you know what I mean.
Nonetheless, good watch.
You too. I hope you are able to go back to that good dream you had.
I hope so.
You should learn how to lucid dream, and then you can go back to whatever you want.
May your
Control your own destiny.
All right, go ahead and roll me a
perception,
perception.
and I will give myself guidance. I'm a priest of the
You wait, yeah.
of the undead deep.
Like, I think if you join up like Varan, he might be able to help you.
Who's Varan?
He's technically the son of Bull,
Oh.
but he is like a patron of thieves.
Hmm.
Maybe it's gender equality actually, but mostly because he's like, I think that all of the Drow should stop being this interested, that we can band together and be equal so we can subjugate everything on the Drow. So it's like he's a little confused, but he got the spirit. Otherwise, the math is a different one. That's all. That one might be key with you, yeah.
You hear kind of a
Oh, it's more
walk,
too.
kind of like fall in the distance, like you don't see anyone out there, and you really haven't seen any wildlife or animals, but something made a rock tumble off in the distance. Not too far off, like you guess maybe 50 to 60 feet away from your encampment.
Is there like a hill or outcropping in that direction?
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of surrounded. You're at the base of the canyon, so like there's some large crystals, and you're surrounded by large crystalline structures. So there are tons of places to hide. You kind of get off. You hear something, little rocks, kind of tumble a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna. You said it's about 60 feet.
Give or take.
60 feet. Give or
So
take.
it's 60 feet from your encampment. So like the outside of outskirts of where your the guardian is, and then another 60 feet. 60 or so.
Okay. Okay.
That's where it goes.
Oh, I didn't hit it that many times. So, I don't know what the range of fireball is, but if I can, I want to fire a fireball in the direction of that thing. Whether or not it is not really the goal. I just want to, if something's creeping on us, I want to scare it off.
Firebolt is range of 120 feet.
Okay.
Give me a
Also, what's the illumination like here compared to nighttime on the material?
it's similar.
Okay.
It's weird. Like the astral realm has been kind of like this weird, both gray, black, and white simultaneously. So it's been both like dark and light.
Okay.
But here, there seems to be almost like the natural sunlight, I guess. Though there is no light and like sunlight in the sky or moonlight, but there seems to be like almost the plane itself goes brighter during the day and dim, etc.
Interesting. Okay. The living planet.
But this will be. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
So make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Okay.
Could be worse, I guess. It's a dingo.
Okay. You shoot it off in the direction that you heard this noise from, and you see the light emanating. It's like about 15-foot radius of light, and you see it shine and reflect off the different crystals and metals that are here, and it just hits one of the walls and nothing happens.
Okay. Scared of them. Yeah, I'm gonna trust that whatever it was. Don't want no smoke.
The remainder of your watch is uneventful. Who do you wake up next? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So there'd be, if we're not talking about it, it'd be here.
Kadir and Zeke are left.
I would choose whoever is sleeping the least peacefully. Because I'm a thief with a heart of gold. And that's why I steal hearts.
Roll. Zeke, odds or evens? Go ahead and roll a d10 for me, Gix.
D10.
Yeah. Actually, no. Let's do a dice we never use. D12.
Yeah. A D12.
Yeah.
It'll be easier for me to find that on here. Roll. Nine.
Okay. What'd you say?
Evens.
All right. It is going to be Kadir.
Okay.
And I will roll for him.
Okay. Kadir, quit sleep pooping. Your turn.
So I was looking at like the history of Mask, like the deity. And trivia. Mask once overheard music of Earth's slow saxophone jazz.
Good job, Kadir.
A spell cast by Elding's Dramar and fell in love with that mournful sound. Canonically, Mask is Lord of Jazz. Like with jazz.
Okay.
And it's Elminster's fault.
So he voted for Quinn.
Maybe. You know it's Elminster's fault. But if you look up his wiki, I think he liked him a lot.
Yeah, I was on.
Part of their dogma is like the faithful were led to believe that the gods saw everything that happened in the dark and trust that people would be made an easy target by walking in the plain light. The ability to deceive as truth was a foolish virtue, and manipulation was better than brute force, and ambidextrous were also appreciated. They were advocating for accumulating riches, but was also said to only do what was necessary. They believed that owning something simply required being in possession of it.
So you wake up Kadir for his watch, and I'm just in time. You rolled a 20 on your perception check.
Okay.
As you are taking watch.
you feel like gentle claws that get more stabby the longer it takes you to wake up.
It's your turn.
Uh-huh. I mean, if I rolled, then clearly I should wake up.
Yes, you rolled. I rolled for you on the 20.
Mhm.
You hear what sounds like rocks like falling, like pebbles uh, falling and being moved. Um, though you haven't seen when you in all your travels to this point so far, you haven't seen any living creatures. But you can't tell if it's like the something is moving out there or if it's just like natural crumblings.
Is there a day-night cycle here?
Yes. And you are currently in the night cycle. Everything. There is no like direct sun or orb of light in the sky. It's almost like coming from inside of this chunk of plane that like it just grows brighter during the day and then dims at night.
Mhm.
So
Okay. Hmm.
but you hear some tumbling off in the distance.
Number rocks. What am I saying?
Consider. I will activate my flavorful flight and create my little like cloud,
Okay.
and I'll fly up into the air to sort of get a better perspective
Okay.
and see if I can observe anything from there.
Okay. Go ahead and uh give me another perception or investigation check.
Ooh. Right.
Um, you really don't see much, and honestly it's a little dark out. It's pretty dark out. Like there's just like the natural light, though it is becoming. You get the sense that like towards the end of your watch that the natural bioluminescence or the luminosity of the surroundings does begin to grow
Mhm.
as daylight begins to breach. Uh,
Okay.
You have about one final hour of watch. If you'd like to wake up Zeke for it, so you can get a long rest.
Yeah, I'll look up Zeke. I'll let him know what I saw. Hey Zeke, your turn for 1 hour watch.
This morning.
Almost. I'm gonna take like another hour of sleep. There was a weird something. There was a sound of like pebbles falling around that area over there. Keep an eye out for it. I flew up. I tried to count the things. I didn't see anything.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Okay.
Look over in yon distance. Anything?
You do not see anything. Still, so
Uneventful rest hour.
yeah, you don't really see much. The next the light, the surrounding light begins to glow within the surrounding.
Is there any light bright enough to like shine through a crystal to make a rainbow? Any of that kind of pattern of splitting light through crystals?
Yeah. You would have to manually do it. You don't see that there is no like overhead light. There's no sun.
Right. So it's more diffuse than that. Really good.
No, a lot of this stuff is coming from inside the crystals themselves in the landscape, which is quite beautiful in itself. Because just this natural light.
I'm gonna look for maybe an especially bright-ish, I'm a light cleric and light rocks, and it's pretty cool. So we find one that's kind of bright.
I mean, they're all throughout the day get equally bright. You get the sense that there is something.
So it's general illumination. It's not
General, yeah. It's not like there's light crystals. It's just that there's a general luminosity that is emanating from all exposed.
all the same. If I find something interesting, I'll put it in.
Okay. You all wake up the next day, and you all traverse into this canyon.
Discussion about you said you heard something. Did anyone else hear anything?
I did.
No.
Oh, well, we
I shot it.
Oh, you shot at it.
Yeah. I don't know if I hit it, but
You didn't actually. Didn't I?
yeah. Well,
You still.
my fire. Yeah. I didn't want to leave camp in case it was, it's a lure, and then the watch gets yanked off, and then you all get killed in your sleep.
Yeah, I flew up and looked around.
You didn't see anything moving though, right? It's not. I don't think there's anything out there. It's just
I
part of
don't
it.
know.
I mean,
It's strangely void of life except for the bugs.
yeah, the
Yeah.
place is weirdly alive at the same time.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
it's
a whole place.
just the rocks breathing.
They might breathe.
I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
where are you from? They might.
I mean, they normally no, but maybe here.
Most aren't. Some aren't really dead where I'm from. So I don't know.
Could be any number of things.
Okay. Yeah, you all continue into this canyon, and it is beautiful. Uneventful though. If you want to give me a survival check, please.
All of us. But I get really much of the hell with something.
Number 24.
Very nice, very nice.
Nice.
26. Yay.
What?
23 or 27.
No, I already rolled.
18.
Well,
Oh, well, poor guy. I was gonna say.
it was a group check, so it was okay.
He got the most sleep!
He slept.
Twice as much sleep.
He
Yeah.
slept too long. He slept too long. Now he's fatigued. He's tired.
I've done forward, so but
Yeah,
that's a real thing.
it very much is.
We're all talking about our uneventful night watch. Does he say anything about not watching?
I thought we were. You were supposed to wake me up for second watch. What happened with that?
And no one did.
It was insinuated.
No one told me.
We all have to take our turns. We were just taking our turns.
Well,
I mean, I woke up.
how
Does
long?
the Valiant make an insight roll?
I woke up
Yeah,
Daphiel.
actually.
What Daphiel chose to do after his watch was Daphiel did.
Yeah, I will make a to do something that throw him under the bus.
They needed a deduction.
Absolutely.
Deception is only 14,
Uh-oh.
which means I rolled a 2.
That was a 26 on insight.
Yeah, I'm not lying. I took my watch. I woke up Daphiel and what it did.
Yeah, I mean, I took the last one.
They're his choices.
Yeah,
I'm not the boss of nobody, so.
Zathia, what exactly did your seed say to you? Well, she
You can tell me.
she said that we were supposed to she wanted you to sleep, and she wanted me to do watch tonight and make us all. Was this because I fell asleep?
What do you think the reason is?
You know, we all need our sleep.
Yeah, you got some.
I don't need all 8 hours.
I mean, clearly you did.
Maybe. But that's beside the point.
Do you feel arrested?
I feel rested about qualified as well. But
We are arrested.
And look, nothing happened in the night. It's great. Everyone's happy.
well, nonetheless. I'll take watch tonight.
Yeah.
But
We all get a long rest.
you all get a long rest. You all continue in the canyon. After about 3/4 of the day traveling, you see up ahead a handful of tubes of pipes jutting out from a series of tubes jutting out from the rock face, carrying a blue silver-like liquid. It is very.
Wait, are the pipes injecting the liquid or are they sucking it up?
They just transport it. It appears to be coming from inside the rock itself.
Is it any particular school of magic or is it just magic?
It is straight magic. In fact, you recognize this as the same just raw arcana as the river that you were following.
Oh, okay, so this is just basically pumping fluid from the river into some.
They learn how to harness this stuff. We should get on that.
Yeah. I think we should follow these pipes. Let's follow the pipes.
So we're good to go into directly into the rock, but they just kind of wind around.
They basically, so like here's the rock base and like a bit of an outcropping, and the tubes are jutting out from the rock.
I'm really hoping for the Mario.
These do not appear that there do not appear to be any messages.
No, Super Mario.
In fact, give me an investigation check around it.
Okay. 14.
Cool.
22.
Hey.
That's crazy. 2 14s and 2 22s.
I got an
That was money.
Mine was dirty.
I wish that showed.
It does if you click on the little arrow next to it. It shows
Yeah.
what the roll is.
Whatever this thing to do.
But there should be some sort of like.
There should be like where it like turns the thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's one of them.
you all gather, get close. You're able to kind of shimmy yourselves along the rock face of this within the canyon. And as you get closer to the tubes, and these are massive tubes. These are like the tubes themselves appear to be they're like almost as big as they're as big as huges.
Oh.
Like these are massive, and they're pumping, they're transporting. They're practically full of, and there's about 2 or 3 of them coming out of the rock face.
This is it. It's my home.
And upon further investigation, you do not see any kind of entrance, or like these look. If you didn't know better and you were seeing pipework for the first time, you would have thought these were natural features.
Interesting.
Based on the way that they are protruding from the rock face. Like it looks extremely natural.
Well, we follow the pipes. We'll find wherever the pipes go. Which is probably the people.
Ground out of those rocks.
Almost like they are features of the rock itself.
Are they made of the same material?
No, these appear to be made of. Well, give me a nature check.
Roll the net 20.
You know what? Well, that was an investigation. But I will.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you give me the help?
Okay.
Nor his age. About rocks.
The tubes themselves are made out of. You can't quite tell if it's glass, but it's definitely clear and thin. That it potentially almost actually might be a full feature of these rocks. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, were these tubes made from the crystals and like transmuted, or were these built and put here? Like, it's really hard to tell just because of the materials that they are made with.
Interesting.
Given how avid this whole place is, it wouldn't surprise me if someone had like magically melded them in some way.
But yeah, you guys continue following the pipework, and eventually, and you hear those booms again, but they are getting louder as you deeper you go into the canyon.
Okay.
So this is clearly the right
Yeah.
towards whatever that is. I don't wonder if maybe there's some sort of like filtering process going on.
Maybe. Like it's on the rock people make.
Maybe.
We never spoken with like a rock person who's still alive. Maybe that's like now.
There's tubes which are drawing some sort of liquid there. There's booms.
Yeah.
That feels manufactured.
Could be.
As you all progress through the canyon, you find yourselves following these tubes, and they are winding their way through this canyon. And you're trying to keep as close to them as possible, but every now and then you kind of have to jump. Give me just straight survival checks. And I will say, if you have any magic or any tools or anything that could help you traverse the canyon, that will give you an hit.
Is this all day or just for a certain time?
It's probably.
I have a stick. You a walking stick.
Does that
I
spells or magic life?
have luck.
Sure. Well, that'll.
24.
2.
Great.
And I get the wrong stat for the pink check. It should have been 1 more.
when I'm saying with that so
like it's between 29 and 30.
Yeah.
But no, like I didn't bother to hurt myself like officially. It was more like on top of my very stellar survival check.
Right.
Just so you know, I actually could have done it if I wanted to. I need like right, I need
17.
17.
look me up.
You need a survival check, and if you have anything magical, spell or item,
That's not first time.
yeah, that adjusted things.
Oh, okay.
You can get advantage on that survival check.
If I have any magic items
Magic items are spells that you can cast
that help with survival specifically,
that just help with like troop travel and traversing this
Oh.
rocky landscape.
you said I can roll with advantage.
Yes, if you have something that give you a little bit.
30, 20.
Okay. Yeah, you all continue following. Eventually, you see up in the distance a large circular tower-looking things that these pipes go into
Okay.
that appear to be built into the rock themselves.
outside of the tower.
And it's kind of hard to tell.
Ooh, that's cool looking.
Ooh.
Those are pipes.
And
It's like a web of them.
you see that you kind of come into a clearing and you see a vast, like the three pipes that you were following do not compare to this web of pipe work that is interconnecting all of these buildings, rock structures.
I think we found the
Something.
city.
I think we did.
Are the pipes like angled? Or they flow with gravity, or they're like forcefully pumped?
What?
You don't see any
What?
pumping.
Are they flat?
They've been not really.
Not really.
They've been going up and down. You get the sense that if they are being, give me an intelligence check, please.
How is this, Joel?
I don't know. I've never been here before.
6.
You've been to Jewel before, right?
Yeah, this is not Jewel though.
Okay. So, I mean, that's all you had to say is no. You could have just said no instead of I don't know.
Conversations that Cole has with himself.
Yep.
6.
6.
You're so
You,
smart.
You're a cleric. You never really got into that.
It's fancy.
It is fancy.
It does look very expensive. Worth it, though.
It's like, oh, the doors are nice.
That doesn't mean that they did not.
Dwarf- Yeah.
Yeah, do that all the more about rock.
Yeah, they do.
Every single one.
They're great at writing stuff on rock. Yeah.
Or if the rock's so good.
According to D&D, it's true.
I think so, yeah. Well, if they had to, there was no way they had to work into generalizations to be like, we just have to make this run.
Is there a clear path for us to proceed forward, or is it really like just floating?
These are not floating. Like these are built into the rock face of
These
itself.
are above.
I mean, I don't want to be balancing on a little.
No, yeah, you're able to find like an outcropping that you can walk on that seems to be fairly level. And
What angle are we seeing these from? Are we below?
you're a bit above. You've come through the canyon, and the way you came in, this is kind of like a this drops into a much larger portion of this canyon.
From up here, can we see like down to the bottom of the canyon?
You cannot.
Does it seem like that's the river? The river of metal is flowing down there, maybe?
You give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay, so I go down and check it out.
12.
5.
12.
12.
Maybe that's fine.
Right.
Yeah, you can't really see down there. It goes
I
down
really
and
want
it
to
gets
know.
dark. Like this whole plane, or this whole what you've seen has been light. There's been an ever present light, but you look down and there is no light. That's
Can
happening.
we get on top of one of those tower things and look down inside?
Yeah, give me
I can
Go ahead and
take
give-
one of you.
if you want to fly someone in here.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Fine.
Might be.
There, you get the sense that they're probably about, they're about a couple hundred feet away.
Okay.
You guys want to fly somewhere or no?
I think it's worth checking out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whoever wants to ride my broomstick.
Okay.
Okay.
We're the time.
We don't need to take anyone on that.
So are you taking Justine?
I'm taking Josine.
Alright, and you go to the these tower-looking things.
And I'll play with the
Okay.
And see, this is what people in our industry call casing the joints.
The only casing of joints I know.
And you know what? It's a couple hundred feet away, and this is 500 feet if I remember correctly. So Zathiel is going to. Let me just validate this real quick. Where is it? Don't remember.
stop duplicating things when I click.
Just press it once.
700 bucks. But all from Magic Missile.
Well, no, everything I like move and drag, anything.
Oh.
it duplicates.
500 feet. So Zathiel is going to take Ibelios, Zeke, and south to it. So you all find yourselves. Let me get details out.
I bet the meat is finished yours.
Yes.
You can take one of them.
Zeke. He's taken all three, Zeke and Ibelios.
Right.
You all find yourselves.
In the world's largest rock bunch.
They look like ghosts.
No, take them.
You all find yourselves, so the three of you are floating, and then Zathiel, Zeke, and Ibelios are on the platform itself. But these are massive. This is swirling liquid.
Okay.
It is.
Is there a surface on top?
No, it is open. And then you don't need your magic sight. You don't need your magic sight because you all feel slight electricity in the air as pure raw arcana is being pumped into these of sorts.
Whoa.
And it is actively spinning, like it is like a turbine, basically.
Oh. Zero centrifuge.
Aerating, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh.
There is a not insignificant part of me that wants to jump in,
Oh no.
but I think I would die.
So they're making giant vats of magic berries. Does this liquid look the same as the liquid? Like
It looks ish like this liquid has a.
You could tell from like the splash, like
Yeah. Like these massive turbines are spinning so quickly, and like it's almost creating like an emulsion of whatever is in here. So you have that heavy, dense river liquid, the metallic mercurial liquid, mixing with something else in it. And you see that every now and then a deposit changes the color to dark, and then it brightens up again into this like blue light. Um, and there's tubes connecting in every direction. What looks to be, you can't quite tell the direction anymore of the flow of liquid, um, but you get the sense that yeah, things are being pumped in and things are being pumped out.
Okay. That's all. There was a whole bunch of these. Yeah. Dozen maybe? These towers?
A whole bunch.
There's a whole bunch,
You look like
and it is extremely loud as well. Like I don't have any sound for it to be extremely obnoxious. But there is like
industrial cans.
yeah, it'd be like extremely loud, extremely like heavy machinery. Like if you ever been in a site factory, that's what it's like. You can move all of those off the board.
So I have two thoughts. Everyone tell me what you think of these two thoughts. One, try and take a sample of this liquid. Right? Whether it be like a mage hand with a small vial, or a like a bucket of rope, something like that. Or, since clearly they are mixing this or spiraling this, I could also use my bucket of churn, my tub of churn, on some of the liquid that we already have, and experiment with that. Just clearly mixing it is doing something.
Yeah. Should we try and drop her some of our captured liquid into it?
Yes. Third idea. Look at these pipes.
Yeah.
And see if there's different things coming in and out and away.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do that first. And then maybe we take a sample and then we churn it.
Okay.
Does that seem reasonable and normal to everybody?
You're the magic guy.
Yeah, it's okay by me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
It's fine.
I'm 15, I'm cool with it.
You're always agreeable.
So, where I have my character placed currently, is this like a place I could stand?
So this green portion, yeah, that metal piece is standable.
Okay.
You see deep into the cavern or into this massive crevasse,
Mhm.
crevice. The green parts are walkable.
Mhm.
And then there's a safety rail basically that goes. That's what that gold thing is around the inner piece.
Mhm.
And then there are a couple catwalks that are connecting to various other platforms across the ridge.
Mhm.
And then the
Is that
pipe.
what these are?
Yes.
These catwalks.
What if these are just like beanies?
And the pipes all interconnect with the other towers.
So this tube that I'm going to look down at this tube here.
Mm-hmm.
Does this look like? Can I tell if it's going into this thing or out of the thing?
It is connected to this thing,
Right.
but you can't quite tell the direction or flow of whatever's inside of it.
Okay. Does this seem like the same color liquid as what's in?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I will go over here. Does that tube look like the same color?
Yes.
All these tubes are one color. They're all blue.
But I'm just like in character, like making sure that all of these tubes are like the same fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all of them are.
They all appear to be the same color.
Oh shit. Check to see if these things are labeled Shinra.
But make no Okay. So confirm the pipes are all the same fluid.
Like,
But they're all the same
Yeah.
color.
As far as
It's got a purple. It's pretty close somewhere.
Okay, so I'm going to take a small, like little tiny vial. I'm gonna mage hand it down in there and scoop up just a little bit of fluid. Teeny tiny vial.
The moment your mage hand crosses the threshold, it dissipates, and you lose the vial.
Okay.
does the vial drop or just
It drops, and it before it even touches the liquid, it minimizes and gets up and like falls into the tank.
Okay.
It's by threshold, you mean just the level below where we're at?
Yep.
So it's got an interdimensional field. So
It's like keep trouble.
makes sense.
Looking around the railing, is there any like controls or anything? Like there's this red something on that
That's true.
one side. Is there any like sensors, controls,
or
anything
visible
that I can use to
There doesn't appear to be any sort of
no usable components to monitor or
Never anywhere.
Yeah, especially like over here.
no, you don't see
nothing?
really anything.
Alright, well I think we just note these and kind of move on. I'm gonna kind of keep track of how many we've seen, like how many passed by.
There's a fuck ton.
Yeah, okay.
And hang on, let me.
Should have seen kind of stop while you were away.
Uh-huh.
So this fluid seems to be the same fluid that was in those rivers.
Right.
And it's being spun in like for
Sure. It makes me laugh.
I sure. If we want to try putting some of it in my tub of sure.
Yeah.
We can't get down there. How are we gonna?
No, some of the stuff we've already got.
Well, I have a little quart jar.
Okay. We did.
How much do you need to charge? It's like a cup.
Let's look at the tub of turning. I think it's up to a certain amount. Open.
You think you want to turn our stuff into what's happening here?
That's I don't know what it would do.
Okay, put the blenders here.
Blend.
So the tub of churning, it can hold up to 2 gallons of liquid or 1 cubic foot of material.
No. Yeah, but nothing whatever you want. If you're continue it.
Well, it doesn't have to be magical bear. Did you try to just like physically scoop them out?
Yeah.
I do.
You put a vial.
Right, with the mage hand.
The vial, as it fell out,
You wouldn't be able to reach it. It's too far down.
Yeah, maybe you were.
Yeah.
A little bit of that. I have a feeling we're creating a bomb if we do that.
Oh, what if we just drop some of our liquid down in there and see if it can pass through the barrier?
Yeah.
And destroy it.
I'll give somebody else the dropper. They can sit in that close to it.
That's fine, I'll try it.
When it explodes.
You drop it down, and you it is so you're sending down the magic.
The
liquid
magic
or
from
the
the stream.
non-magic?
I assume the magic stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take it and you throw it all down.
No, just like
It's a little hydro.
yeah, like a tablespoon or whatever. Just,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
come out.
You drop it down and you see the same thing happen. As soon as it gets to a certain point above this sort of vortex, it begins to just kind of atomize and fall into the liquid.
But nothing happens to the liquid after it incorporates in. No, okay. It's down here. We can do here. Let's move on.
Yeah. Alright then. I'll try top of turning some things when we're back at a river point where I can easily access more of the liquid.
Yeah. And if it explodes, we're like outside.
It'd be sad to lose my top of turning, but you know,
Yeah. For science.
for science.
Let's take risks for science.
Magical gravy. Yeah, we'll move on.
It just makes me blue mayonnaise.
Give me a sec while I do my things.
Magic sandwich.
Pretty sure these captains do much still.
Well, I kind of want to follow the main. So you think all four of these pipes are coming in from the outside rocks?
I don't
all
think-
falling in here.
I don't think so.
Like there's something underneath. Them?
Yeah, it's not like a whirlpool, so I think it doesn't have to be draining down into something.
It's
Maybe,
violent.
but they're all like sort of interconnected. So
Yeah,
I,
right, but they probably have to run through each building.
yeah, so I think it's like it's
somewhere in
mixing stuff.
Yeah.
I'll try to think it's like a sewer system. Or like a plumbing system, but just the water runs through all the buildings and it goes to the sewer. You're done. That's the giant blue toilet.
Maybe they seem like they're spaced out evenly somehow. Like that they're trying to do something.
I have a feeling this is some sort of like arcane like production.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, we just gotta keep following because he just invented nuclear reactors in the D&D.
Right?
Magic
That's
art.
what this feels like.
I really draw magic too pretty.
It's like some sort of like crazy forge of the gods kind of thing.
I need to do a million things.
Or if this isn't like. Remember there was that one place we went to in the Cloud Sea, the ley line thing.
Yeah.
I feel like this could be maybe something that holds
Maybe related
holds
to
the
that.
plane together, or is
Yeah.
used to like begin something.
It's clearly like
It's a
someone
big-
invested a lot of research
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be something kind of.
and a lot of power.
That's why I don't really want to just like break open the pipe and see what's inside.
Yeah, no. I feel like we pissed someone off.
Or yeah.
Mm-hmm. At minimum, we pissed somebody off.
But at least we talk to someone.
Yes, that's true. I'm sure someone would talk to us.
They must not be concerned with people messing with these. There's no sort of
It's
security.
comment. Like if you tried to do anything, I don't think that's down law.
Yeah.
Nothing we have to do.
Alright, I'm doing a couple things.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I am. This is like capital I infrastructure.
Did I tell you, Michael, in my Sunday game last week, we drew from the deck of many things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where was it getting too boring? Get this.
No, we had the option to choose from like a safer deck or that one, and we split it right down the middle. But it turned out okay.
Anything interesting?
My character got a lot of money, and the other one got the wish spell.
Oh,
Wow.
Mm.
no devils or anything.
No devils,
Weird.
no fights to death, no. Yeah, it was. I mean, happy, of course.
How much gold do you get from that?
The 20,000.
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, and my Sunday game, I drew the gem card from the deck.
Nice.
Right. Well, you let me. Here we go. This is a.
Lucky found.
Wisdom.
Oh, sure.
Pizza?
Yes, how is the pizza?
Oh.
I'm supposed to know the answer to the how.
I just find it funny that in Spanish it's pizza.
You say it with a C?
La pizza.
Oh, I hate that.
Which is why you'll actually hear a lot of people whose native language is Spanish, even if they speak fluent English, will often call it pizza.
Cute. Yeah.
I had a friend in one of my call centers who did not know that it wasn't pizza.
Mm.
It is also 10:22.
Yes. I do apologize. This is
That's okay.
Sure.
what I did too, but I will be more prepared next time.
Yeah,
Was
we're learning.
I was a little excited with doing Foundry, getting this set up that I couldn't. Like I said, I was
No.
running late today. But
Once the Foundry usage becomes more intuitive, I can tell it's really cool.
Yeah, it's clearly very functional.
Yeah.
so
I wanted to stop duplicating my things.
It's not funny to do pizza.
great. I need to set here. There we go.
So what determines when you add milk to your thing? What determines if it becomes butter, cheese, or yogurt? Is it length of time or just what you want?
But also, so in the real world, it will turn into butter. Or well, it'll turn into cream, and then it'll turn into cheese. You need to add some sort of like bread or something like that. Turn into yogurt, you need to add something. But yogurt's like a relatively new invention comparatively.
But yeah, I just put the liquid in and I command it to turn it into things. Otherwise, I can just set it to turn and see what happens.
Yeah, but like if you put milk in there, you just set it to turn into what happens. It'll turn to butter.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we've allowed me to do different things with it than technically what it says I can do.
Yeah.
So I apologize.
Yeah.
All right. So whatever we're doing. I was doing.
We were in the middle
We
of
were
the tower,
trying to, yeah.
and we decided we
decided we're just gonna move on.
Yes. Okay. So
Oh wait, did we want to explore the infinite hole of nothingness on our little floaty devices? Yeah, like we looked over the canyon edge and we couldn't see the bottom.
Oh. No.
Come back.
got it. So Kadir,
Yes.
as you get close to this catwalk,
Mhm.
how high are you flying?
I'm walking up.
Oh, even better.
On the catwalk.
Yeah, I touched down and have been like,
Okay.
Fortunate for you.
I need you to please roll me a. Actually, this is with advantage.
You're not supposed to walk on power lines to you. Your magic senses have failed.
Does a 28 hit?
my upper class?
Yeah.
Whoops.
It It does.
I would love it if you said no. I'd be like, okay, well, you can't.
I completely forgot.
You take 5, 11, 15, 20 points of bludgeoning damage
No.
as soon as you step onto this catwalk, a massive crystalline creature appears in front of you. Let me see if I can. I want to see if I can.
I can't take damage.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. Here, just highlight it,
Uh-huh.
and then use your key pad.
Oh, okay.
So crystal creature, like.
Well,
Oh.
he looks cool.
Just look cool.
As this crystalline creature comes in and just whams into you, he's gonna hit you again.
Your friends. No hit.
Wham again.
This time without sneak attack because this is there. That's still a 28 to hit.
I'm guessing they have blind sight.
With that stuff.
That's going to be 5, 9, 12, 17 points of bludgeoning damage for a second attack.
Damn.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I just have to do that. Okay. It's only just barely under my HP.
And we'll end early tonight.
Okay.
I don't want to start combat.
Yeah, we're
We're about to get into a pretty big fight. So we'll roll initiative next game.
Okay.
But
maybe Kadir was right about the earth element.
Oh, maybe this guy's the conclave, huh?
Oh, maybe a conflict.
No. That's pretty cool looking.
But that's where we are.
I feel like the conclave is both a place and a people.
Maybe.
It also looks like it belongs in like a Dark Souls game.
It does.
You know, it's like geodesic.
The geodesic
Uh,
Concord?
no.
Geodesic Concord.
Maybe what the action was geodesic.
Oh, I see. And this is the Geodesic Concord Rage.
Yeah.
Okay. We figured it all out.
Jelly.
That's why he's so mad because Kadir was touching it, and now it's like to throw the whole
Yeah.
map out.
He was like,
Throw the full
love
bag
it.
of jelly.
Joke's on you. This is the Willy Wonka adventure.
Food world.
Yeah.
This is all this.
God damn it.
It's still not revealing the flavor.
That's right.
There's a rock candy cola.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick this up first thing.